Dia for Maria. Written by Carlson Follett. Illustrated by Carolina Farah. Focus question. How do Maria and her family celebrate loved ones who have passed away? Having a cat named Mouse sounds like a joke. Ratona was small and gray, and her meow was a tiny squeak. She liked to sit in a hole in the wall of our shed. Ratona lived for a long time. 8 months ago, she died. But I'm not sad anymore. But I think about her often. One day, Mama was setting up Tia Teresa ofrenda, a special altar for Dia de los Muertos, for the day that the dead. Teresa passed away when I was a baby. Mama, can we also celebrate pets? I asked. Dia de los Muertos is mostly for family. Mama said, so I suppose Ratona was part of yours. You can celebrate her the day before Dia de los Muertos, I suggested. That's a nice idea. Mama said, what's the Day of the Dead? Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead, is a Mexican holiday celebrated around the world. It usually happens on November 1 and 1st and 2nd. Dia de los Muertos is a happy holiday when people celebrate family and friends who have passed away. People build ofrendas, march and parades, visit graveyards, and make special food to honor those who have died. Some people believe that the spirit of loved ones visit during this time. Later that day, Mama and I went to the market in Puebla. I held her hand so I wouldn't get lost. We got paper banners, marigolds, and 3 candies, calaveras, or sugar skulls. On October 31st, my friends Adriana and Gorilla came over. Adriana brought her dog, Saul or Salt. She had a photo of Saul's sisters, Clementia or Pepper, who died last summer. Gorilla has also had a picture of a pet she had lost, Raul the rooster. We hung paper banners and scattered the marigolds where Ratona used to sit. Then we set up our photos in the flowers. Pimenta got in our cooler once, Adriana said. She ate so much queso. We thought she would feel sick. Later, she got into the trash and ate the rest. We all laughed. I had some queso for Pimenta, Adriana said. She set down a piece of cheese. My mother made petillas for my grandfather's ofrenda, Gorilla said. Raul jumped up and ate them. My Maddie was so mad. I had petas for Raul. Gorilla set the pumpkin seeds by his photos. Ratona was always quiet, I said. Unless someone has her ladder. Then she went squeak, squeak, squeak until you let her lick the ball. I had some hairdos just for Ratona. I placed a bowl of ice cream in her old hiding spot. I gave Adriana and Elgoria each a calavera before they went home. I thought about the funny things Ratona used to do. At sunset on the last day of celebration, my family walked to the graveyard to visit Tia Teresa. Every family from the area came out. There was even a band. Tia Teresa's gravestone was filled with flowers, sweet pan, dates, myrtles, and candles. Someone began setting off fireworks. Mama smiled to herself. I have a story about your Tia Teresa. Mama said to me. One day, Teresa heard a tiny squeak coming from some tall grass. It was little gray kitten. He was so small that Teresa named her Ratona. When Teresa died, I took Ratona home. Mama continued. You were just a baby, Maria, but you loved her right away. Seeing you would run, Ratona reminded me of Teresa. Everyone in the graveyard was laughing and dancing. I was too young to remember Tia Teresa, but we had both loved Ratona. That made me happy. That was about what Dia de los Muertos was all about. Mama took my hand and stood up. I think it's time to dance, she said. Connections, writing and art. Maria celebrates family members by telling a story about them. Write and illustrate a favorite story about one of your family members. Social studies and art. As a class, discuss how the ofrenda is an important part of the Dia de los Muertos. Make paper banners and decorations for ofrenda and set up in your classroom.